What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Casey. Welcome to Babycakes Oracle. Today we're going to find out, what does your family think of you? Okay? And you guys are going to have 3 options to choose from. I'm going to have 3 images on the screen. You can choose from 1, 2, or 3. All right, I'll give you a few seconds to meditate on which one you prefer. Okay? Thank you. What's going on, group 1? So today we're going to find out, what does your family think of you? We're going to go with one song, get the overall energy. Okay. What does group 1's family think of them? What does group 1's family think of them? So we have Stevie Nicks, age of 17. All right, so I'm gonna play the song a little bit so you can kind of get a feel of the song, okay?
Just like the wide wing dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the wide wing dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, and the web that is blown. I begin again. Say to my friend, baby, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. He was no more than a baby then. When he seemed broken hearted, something within him could no more now.
All right, you guys, so with that song, I feel like your family just thinks of you as, like, you know, you guys could be young or just have a young, youthful like spirit, energy, timeless in your beauty. You know, you could age beautifully. They probably feel like you're wild and free-spirited, just could even be the hippie type or very old school, very old soul type of person. Beautiful or handsome, just fun. God sent. You take risks, you embrace the unknown. You know, just very much the full energy in tarot. Very much so the full energy. You know, you believe in possibilities, you believe in miracles, everything. You just take risk. Fearless, unique, and just different and very rare to them. Okay. So that's what I'm definitely feeling from that song. All right, group 1. So let's get into it. Let's see. Ooh, baby, ooh. Some of you guys might even have a beautiful voice. What does group 1's family think of him? Oops. Conflict and defeat. Okay. Let's get a little more clarity on that. Can you get more clarity on the conflict and defeat card? Okay. So even with the conflict and defeat card, you guys, I feel like some of your family, some of them might not understand you. You know what I mean? They might not understand you. They might find you, because you guys are so free and you embrace probably the unknown and everything like that. They might just find that, you know, just see you as being kind of like unstable, kind of like just kind of too free-spirited, because they're afraid to take risks and chances. Just kind of see you as not really just kind of not really an indecisive person, just kind of up in the air, maybe kind of like airy, too airy, ditzy, the type, because they don't really understand. You're not going to get a lot of people who are just kind of stuck in their ways and rigid, afraid to do anything, or just they have their, you know, they're boring. They'll never really get it. They'll never really get it. So they might see you kind of just putting yourself in situations that are just not really serving you, even though maybe some of you guys are just trying to figure it all out. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure it all out. You know, yeah, some things you have made mistakes and you learned your lesson. And a lot of things you kind of involved yourself in life. Just like we all do. We all go through some shit and we learn from it, you know? So they just kind of see you always either into something, or just not really stable, okay? Always going through some challenges and obstacles, and, you know, and some of them just, you know, either they just want to help you, some want to help, and some just like they don't understand just, I guess, your overall, you know, your freedom and you wanting different and you being so different from them, and, you know, you being so adventurous, even though sometimes you might put yourself in risky situations or deal with, you know, certain people that are not good for you or serving you at all. You know what I mean? So, yeah. They just don't get you. They just don't get you. That's all I'm feeling about that, okay? They just don't get you. They just kind of find you confusing. You're just confused by the way you live your life. That's all. And that's fine. Everybody won't get you, okay? Fertility. Okay, so we have the next card we have is fertility. So even with that card too, you guys, that's like the Empress card in tarot. Okay, I feel like with this, you guys they do find you overall creative, a very creative person, very just very eccentric, otherworldly being, you know, and that's why they probably kind of unsure about some of the decisions or kind of things you kind of put yourself through. That's just for some of them, but I feel like that a lot of, even though you do kind of go through conflict and defeat sometimes, and just, you know, obstacles, just like we all do, they do admire a lot of things about you. They do admire, you know, your strength, your overall being yourself, being authentic, being true to yourself. They admire that you do continue to grow and you continue to expand, and you really don't let anybody hold you back. You really don't care about their opinions or the way you live in your life. You continue to do you, and you just live your life the way you want to. You don't conform to anything. You set your own rules, and you're not a follower. You guys are definitely leaders, and you live life the way you just go with the flow. You guys are very much people who go with the flow, and so it's just something that they can't really embrace. A lot of people can't really be themselves, you know. It just kind of a lot of the things you probably do just makes them kind of nervous, because, like I said, they have a hard time believing in, you know, like they don't have they have a hard time believing that things are going to work out. And, you know, or just whatever like that. But I feel like you guys are very abundant. You know, even with some of you guys have been through a lot with family, have been left with family. Family has left you and kind of rejected you and probably betrayed you and hurt you as well. Because they probably, like I said, don't like a lot of the choices that you have made, and then some of them just, like I said, just have a hard time believing in you. You know what I mean? That's what I really feel. They have a hard time believing in your visions and your creativities and stuff like that, because they don't know where it's going. Because maybe sometimes a lot of you guys are probably, you know, just kind of up and down. You know what I mean? Kind of really up and down. They don't really see the goal. Even though you have a goal, you have a plan, they don't really see the vision as like you see the vision. So it's probably hard for them to kind of invest and believe in you. And so, but I feel like a lot of them do find you creative overall, because you guys are, you know, you guys are very abundant. You know, you guys are very abundant. And even though you've been through a lot of, like, even the heart chakra, you guys still manage to still show your family love. And, you know, and you love on yourself. And so that's what's inspiring as well. So they do find that also inspiring, that you don't let anything kind of weigh you down, even though you've been through a lot. But you know, it's kind of like, you know, they don't really, like I said, some people might not see the vision, but it's just like, you know, you just have to continue to keep doing what you're doing and believe in yourself. And then they'll see the progress, they'll see the vision, they'll see where you're going and everything that you have been manifesting, and your creativity, your ideas, your plans, whatever it is, as far as what you create is going to come into fruition. So they just gonna have to sit back and watch and see you. You know, and sometimes some family members need to see that. They need to see results. They need to see, you know, that you making things happen in a way. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Where's my other cards at? Sorry. Okay. These people are they're you know, your family is just, could be very the traditional type, where they're just not they're probably very old school. They're nervous to take chances and all of that. They're going to continue to stay working at their 9-to-5 job. They might not run their own. They just let everything else. They just let other things control them. They're very much so the type where they follow the. They live on autopilot, basically. They live on autopilot. They're going to follow the crowd. They're not going to go the other way. You know what I mean? They take the same way to work. They, you know, they just come home, work their 9-to-5s, and just do regular stuff. You know, they're just kind of, that's just how they live their life. And you are the total opposite. Total opposite. They're very logical people. They're not going to, they don't go by their, they're not going to live by intuition, okay? Instead of being goal-oriented, women are in a relationship. They are more concerned with expressing their goodness, love, and comparison. Yeah, so they're just very much so in their masculine energy. like I was saying, they're just very much so in their masculine energy. And you're more, so instead of you being like more goal oriented, you're more free spirited. You guys are the free spirited type. And you value more relationships. You know, you value your passions, your creativities. You know, you value you love expressing yourself, however that is. Even if you believe that, you know, whatever you invest in or whatever you do, you feel like you believe like you can make money from it. You could do whatever you want. You can make money from your creations. You can make money from, I don't know, you start a YouTube channel or a podcast or doing, setting up somewhere and selling your art somewhere, just whatever it is you believe in. You believe in other things instead of just the traditional, you know, jobs. You believe in yourself. You know, you express yourself really good. And you're just loving, you're caring, you know? And so that's just your overall energy, you guys. You guys are just beautiful people overall. And I think some of your family members just might not, they're just not like that, okay? But I feel like, you know, it's love there. Okay, from Spirit. What is Spirit One's family think of them? You're just the opposite. So some could be, you know, they just don't get it. That's what I feel. They don't get it. Yeah, I feel like some of them too, they might find you maybe just kind of too secretive as well. Like you're just a very mysterious person. You don't really share everything with them because you know how they are. You know their personalities. You know what they're going to think about you, what they're going to say. And you just don't like nobody kind of shooting down your dreams and your hopes. You guys are very much people who move in silence when it comes to your family members, okay? But, yeah, very much so. Let's see. Okay. How does Group 1's family feel about Group 1? How do they feel about Group 1? How do they feel about Group 1? Yeah. You guys got intuition too, so yeah, you guys just like I said, you trust your intuition. You guys are just very much so tapped into your feminine energy, and they just find you very mysterious, very mysterious. I'm not really feeling any sort of negative vibe like that. I just, like I said, like I keep saying, they don't understand, they don't get it, and some of them wish that they can be like that, and they can't really, they don't know how to. But even with the intuition card, like I said, it just is so related to the secretive card you guys got. Finding you guys just mysterious and just highly intuitive as well. Some of them you guys might shock a lot of them as well, because maybe some of you guys are even like I'm sure you guys are very spiritual for sure. But some of you guys might be tarot readers or just involved in things that are probably taboo for them, or they just can't really relate to. You guys probably into manifestation, law of attraction, all of that, you know. But they just find it interesting. They find you as a very interesting person overall. But even just very peaceful. Even very peaceful. Some might even see you as kind of weird, you know, but weird in a good way. Weird in a good way. Yeah. Weird in a good way because they don't understand like your mindset, just how you just truly believe that, you know, how you just believe in yourself, how you're always so positive, how you just trust your intuition so much, where some of them don't really know how to tap into that, you know. They're just kind of blocked, You know, their intuition is blocked. Their intuition is kind of very blocked. Their heart chakra, some of them, their heart chakra could be even just kind of blocked too. Some of them just might be very antisocial. They're just kind of judgmental. They could be very judgmental towards you, and just prone to excuse me, she didn't want me to talk about it. Prone to like they're just very lonesome type. They're mostly depressed, just very pessimistic. You know what I mean? They're always thinking kind of mostly negative and stuff like that. So and that's why you guys probably are secretive about your life and the way you live. And you if you take any L's in your life, it is what it is. You get through the conflict, the drama, and all that. You get through, you know, the way they feel about you and their opinions and stuff like that, and you just keep it moving. You know, you just continue to stay in your peace, believing in yourself, staying in a Zen state, and continue to keep talking to God or Spirit or whoever you believe in, and that's just what it is. You learned your lesson. You've been through. You don't talk to them or share certain things about yourself anymore to them because you know how they are. And you understand that a lot of people are not going to understand you. So a lot of you guys might have very narcissistic family members as well. You know, they probably have doubted you, and some have doubted you. I feel like some of you guys have family members that are like very judgmental and narcissistic, and then others of you guys, you just have family members who just don't get you, okay? Not that they don't love you, but they just don't get it, okay? And then some are just kind of just more funny acting and just probably, you know, hating on just your overall abundant mindset, okay? You have more of a abundant mindset, which is, you know, you see the glass half full. You know what I mean? You see hope. You're not looking at everything as if it's never going to work out. Truly, your cup runneth over. You know, you feel fulfilled and abundant, and even in the smallest things, you guys are grateful for a lot. And you really live by your intuition. And for some reason, even when you have gone through things and you have been you've heard hurtful things from them as well, you just continue to keep going, man. And you just tend to keep lifting yourself up and believing in yourself. And you just kind of probably just pray for them and know, like, well, you know, hopefully they'll come to realize that, or they'll wake up one day and realize, like, you know, wow, he or she was like you were right the whole time. They should have been like you. They should have been thinking the right way, you know. So and a lot of them might even be kind of very just kind of cynical of just your overall spirituality, your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, your whatever it is, your religion, or things that you have been tapping into. They might feel some type of way about that, you know, because they're just they just kind of like a little bit of like, you know, all that. They probably feel like it's rubbish, or, you know, rah-rah, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they just have a very rigid belief system, and you don't at all. You guys are very open and very flexible with all around. So that's how your family feels about your group one. All right, you guys. Love you. You guys take care. Thank you. What's going on, group two? Welcome. We're going to find out what your family thinks about you. First, I'm going to cleanse the energy. Okay. All right, as always, group, always go with the song first to get the overall energy. Okay, so Infinite Spirit, can I get the overall energy What does group two's family think of him? What does group two's family think of him? Okay, so one fell out. So we have Lordy Royals. Ooh, wow. So I'm gonna play the song a little bit so we can kind of hear it. You guys don't know it. And go with that.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In the torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's a running our blood. That kind of love's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler.
You can call me Queen Bee.
And baby, I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy.
Okay, group two. So maybe some of you guys have came from rags to riches. That's what I'm feeling, okay? And maybe some of you guys are fine with, you guys are content in your life, and you just kind of live life the way you live. You don't care about what anybody thinks. I mean, this is how your family feels towards you, that you probably don't really care about what anybody thinks. You're not up here, you're not really a person who's a show off. You don't really kind of show off what you got. And you're not too flashy, none of that. You just kind of do you. You guys, just very cool, calm, and collective. That's what I'm feeling for sure. Like some of you guys just, you happy, like I said, you're just content in your life, wherever you at. If you live in a good life, or if you came from rags to riches, or you just kind of like, you live an average life, or you living in the projects, or wherever you living at, and you just kind of like just doing you. You don't, I guess you don't really need to be flashy, this and that, some of you guys maybe, might even have family members that probably make way more money than you, or just living a good life, and they probably just see you and probably very arrogant, or just, probably make fun of you, or probably say certain things, or, that's for some, but you just kind of don't care what anybody thinks. You content with where you at, and that's what I'm feeling. You don't have to be the biggest baller or have the most money. You could be happy with where you at, your life, your small family, what you got, or if you have one, or you by yourself, you good. So, yeah. You're just not the flashy type. You don't need all that. That's how I feel. And so I think some of your family members might see you as like just not really needing all that, and some of them are probably just the type where they love to brag and boast, or I got this and that, and you just like, so some of them probably feel like you just kind of like, for some of you guys don't understand why you don't really not like the rest of the world. You know, your spirituality is more important than the physical. You more, I'm not saying you don't like nice things, but that's not as important to you as far as living in this world. You know, you guys are more, you more concerned, you all about elevation and growing within and valuing the smallest things, valuing things that are more important than, you know, Maybachs and all the newest technology and fitting into social media and all this other shit. So you guys are just the type that can detox and have fun, hang out with friends or hang out with your partner or whoever, and just, yeah, you guys can unplug, very much so. You can unplug from your phone, you can be out in nature and be fine with that. You may like road trips and going on adventures, and you don't have to wear the flashiest clothes and all that other stuff. So, all right, let's go. What is group one? It's group two's family. You guys are happy no matter what. That other song that's coming to mind is I think her is Janae Aiko. Happiness. Happiness. Over everything. Over everything. That's you guys for sure. Happiness is more important than anything for you guys. You guys just have a really good balance. Okay? So, authority, you guys. So, okay, look, see, really, truly, that's what I feel like what your family really feels about you, is that you just content with, number 4 is all about stability. You content within yourself. You a boss. You know what I mean? However, and whatever that is for you. You don't need a lot of things, a lot of material things to fulfill you. And so a lot of them might admire that about you as well, you know, low key as well for some of you guys. But you guys are a boss. You guys just, you have this authoritative energy, like energy about you. And you have a lot of self-respect. You have a healthy respect, healthy self-esteem, healthy, just love within yourself. And you're good. You're not worried about that. You are just yourself. You're authentic. You're true to you, and that's you different. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Nobody can influence you or change your mind or make you tell you who you are, because you guys are truly, you know who you are. You truly know who you are, okay? The smoke is coming through, for real. But yeah, you guys are just really grounded and rooted within yourself. You don't give no F's what people think about you, if anybody judges you or feels hurt a certain way about you, or nothing like that. And so, yeah, you guys just have a really good balance. You guys have, some of you guys might be even in good shape. In good shape, you might work out, do whatever you do, your yoga, workout, even working out could be even cleaning up around the house and shit like that. But whatever working out is for you, you keep your body moving. You're just full of vitality, and you're just comfortable within yourself, comfortable in your own body. Nobody can persuade you or make you think otherwise. You guys are strong within yourself, man. Very strong. And authority is all, you know, number 4 in tarot is the emperor. The emperor is a boss, man. You know what I mean? He's stable. He's secure. He got it going on. Regardless, ain't nobody this is very much alpha energy, where, you know, or it could be even sigma energy, but mostly, you know, alpha energy. But for sure, it's just someone who is just not going to let anybody control them. You guys cannot be controlled. You're going to speak your mind. You're going to speak up about how you feel. You have good boundaries. So that's how your family sees you. You know what I mean? And so it don't matter what they think or how they feel about certain things with you, or you're going to do you regardless. You know, and you guys are just also just, you're just very ambitious within yourself. You see the vision. You know where you're going. You ain't nobody telling you nothing. Yeah, you're able to, you know, you're content. You're able to relax, kick up your feet if you want to. If you can work extra hours and overtime if you want to, but maybe you don't want to. Sometimes y'all don't want to do all that. You don't have to. You feel you don't have to because you don't want to. You know, you don't need to because you value your me time, your downtime. You know, you value just your happiness. Whatever makes you happy and passionate and feeling good about yourself is what you're gonna do. You're not gonna be working out here and slaving if you don't want to. Okay? You make the decisions within your life. And so yeah, you guys are able to relax and be still. You're not up here just you're not a bragger, you're not braggadocious, nothing like that. You chill. You don't need to do all that. Even if some of you guys do have money or whatever like that now, you just good. You move in silence. You making boss moves for show. Okay. So let's get a little bit more. Okay. Let's see. What is group 2? Some of you guys could be even stuck in your ways too. You know, just like, you know, could be maybe some of your family members feel you stubborn. But you guys even have the harmony card. That's what's up. You know, like even with this, I could just feel like you guys are just good. Y'all good. You guys have a stable and strong foundation. Some of you guys got love. You have just loyal people around you. Loyal relationships. A loyal person in your life. And so that's also just kind of like they love that that's inspiring for them as well. And even 6 and 4, you know, that's 10. So you just complete, you know what I mean? Y'all complete within your life. You complete. You don't need nobody. You happy with what you got. And so they see that. They see that, okay? God, you just balanced good. You guys got just, yeah, it's amazing. You guys are just healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. For real, it's a beautiful thing. They see you. I think your family just sees you as just having this healthy family life, this healthy everything all around you. You know, you just have this beautiful aura. It's just peace. The peace radiates radiates out. You guys just have this glow about you, and it's amazing. You know, a lot of them wish they had that. You know, you and whoever you with, they're good. Y'all good. You don't need y'all don't care about what anybody thinks at all. You doing you regardless. So I feel like you guys could be almost like a lot of you guys could be also just kind of private as well, but they just see it from the outside, you know, that, you know, you are just truly happy. They see your happiness. They see that you made something positive out of your life, you know, wherever you came from or whoever you've been with in the past. It could be even past relationships, anybody. They see where your life has led and just see the progress in your life and just your overall, just that you're just doing so much better. You're doing great for yourself. You've made something of your life, and that could be small or big, but it's something that you feel good about. And so you might not have everything, be the richest person or anything like that, but you're happy. You're happy. You're grateful. You're grateful. And strong. You're just a good woman, a good man overall, man. Good man, whew. Just got it going on. But even with this too, I feel like whatever you guys do, you guys are building an empire. You guys are building your empire. And you just, you even have someone that you guys are building an empire together with. You just, I feel like just a lot of, a lot of them probably find that you're very privileged when it comes to certain things that they may not have. Like they may have way more money than you, or they may not have as much money as you, but you have a lot of things that they wish that they also had too. For instance, it could be just a good woman, a good man, loyalty, good companionships, good friendships, all of that. It's things that, you know, a lot of people don't have. Like you can have the most money in the world, right? Or you cannot have a lot of money, but you can have an amazing family. That's what it is. So it's kind of either one of those for you guys. You cannot make it, like you guys might be an average making family who makes, you don't make that much money, or you make, you know, just the amount of money you make is good for you. You know, of course you can always do better, but you're pretty much, you're good, you're satisfied. You fine with driving the old school Honda instead of driving the, you know, the newest car, you know, BMW or Mercedes-Benz, or you good with driving the Honda and, you know, and wearing that out and being smart about it. You just make smart moves. So we have single mother or father. Interesting. This could also be certain family members who may feel this way. Certain family members, that's a certain family member that might be feeling this way about you, could be hating off of what you got. Not even hating, but just kind of wanting what you have. You know what I mean? And this could be a family members that are single mothers or single fathers as well. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. Or maybe some of you guys are single mothers and single fathers, and you managed to still find a good man or a good woman still with a child. You know what I mean? Because you know how they want to project on, like, as if being a single mother and being a single father, it's going to be harder for you to find someone to love you after that, or just find somebody decent. They try to really put that out there, like, yeah, it's gonna be harder for you because if you didn't have any kids, it'd be a little bit more easy for you, you know. It might be a little bit more of you might have to put a little bit more effort because you do have a child, but that doesn't mean that you can't find a good man still. Shit. So yep, offering advice and constructive criticism is an act of love. Yep, so I feel like you guys are probably the type that probably does offer family members advice and constructive criticism. And it's something that you're doing because you live in that life. That's you about that life. So you kind of know you know, what a healthy relationship should be and should. So you might even, or you might be a single mother, or you have a family member who's a single mother or single father, and you probably give them advice on, you know, how they should probably be, or how they should, just advice, or you probably give them constructive criticism about certain things because that's you just really caring about them, you know, or it could be vice versa. But so some of them just probably, like I said, could be inspired by just your overall, what you got, your family, your foundation, your love life, or whatever it is that you got going on in your life. And they kind of ask for your advice. They kind of love the advice that you give them. That's for some of you guys. And they listen to what you have to say when it comes to constructive criticism, you know, and just telling them if they need to get their life together, they need to stop messing with this particular person, or you just be really real. Like if they probably try to like show off about something or try to front like as if their relationship is all that and this and that, you kind of let it be known, like, dude, like, or chicks, don't fake like as if your life is just this, y'all got it going on and you just have your relationship is going good when y'all know y'all both fake. You probably don't have a problem being very blunt with some family members and telling them what it is. You know what I mean? And then for some of you guys, you have family members who be wanting to give you advice on your life, and you just like, you know, you don't have a problem with taking constructive criticism, but some things you be like, okay, don't try to tell me how to live my life when your life is not even lining up to what you saying. You know what I mean? Because you know some people try to give advice, but then they not even living by what they saying. They not even true to what they say. I'm trying to say it right. So see, never afraid to say what you think. And y'all not at all. You know, so some of you guys as family members just find that, you know, that you guys are just you give constructive criticism. So they might find it kind of like, y'all just very real. Y'all very real. You say it is, you say what it is. Like if you tell people how it is in your life, you know, it is, and you have no problem with being blunt with them and being honest and giving constructive criticism, you know, and even if some of them try to tell you how to live your life, you know, you don't play. Like you're not about to not speak up about how they feel or think of you at all whatsoever, okay? Or you don't care what they think, because this is your life. This is my life. We good over here. So I think I was saying too that earlier that some of you guys, they might find some of you guys pretty stubborn, and or that you don't really listen to what they say when they try to offer you advice. But you guys are very strong within yourself, and you know what is constructive criticism. You guys are very discerning. You guys have good, strong discernment. So you're just not going to let anybody just talk to you any type of way. If it's constructive criticism, you'll take it. But if someone's just talking and trying to tell you, you know, oh, you shouldn't talk to this person, you shouldn't talk to this because they doing this, or try to put things in your head about your person when you haven't even seen any signs of your person adding up to the point where you feel the need to leave your person, you're not about to listen to what anybody says at the end of the day. Okay, so they might feel like as if, you know, you never want to listen to what they have to say, or you think you know everything, or this and that, but you guys are wise. You guys are wise. They just need to worry about themselves. You don't have nothing to hide, okay? I just feel like you guys don't really have nothing to hide. And so people always trying to give opinions about how to do this and that, or say something about how you live in your life or your relationships and stuff like that. But when they don't even have a relationship, you know, or they don't have nothing, they don't have nothing solid, you know, like you do. So okay, let's see. All right. What does group 2 think about? What does group 2's family think about group 2? Temptation. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people kind of like involved in your business in a way too. A lot of nosiness kind of involved in your life with the temptation card, okay? Because the temptation card is the devil card. So with that, I feel like for some of you guys could be involved. Some of you guys could be involved in a relationship. Maybe some family members have tried to be honest with how they felt about your particular person. You know what I mean? And you're not really wanting to hear it. You don't care, this and that. And so they probably feel like you probably too bonded with this person, too attached, or this and that, and or just kind of too involved in what you got going on. When they don't even really know, they not even really just in your relationship. They not with your person. So but some of them might feel like you could be kind of too attached, or you know, your person is maybe controlling you too much, or you only do for, you know, the person that you're with, and they feel it's not healthy because you only worried about, because maybe you're too private, you just kind of, you know, do it all for your person or whoever you with, or whatever you got going on. So yeah, you know, I feel like some family members always just have an opinion about, or all just judgmental about who you with, you know? Yeah. So people are going to talk regardless. So I just feel like you guys really are just, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. And you're not about to be being pulled into what other people think when they not even living the life that you live in. So you're not with it. You're not dealing with that. You're not dealing with the BS. You don't care what they think. You be ready to even, some of you guys have even cut off your own family. You know, yeah, y'all just not letting nothing weigh you down. You're not letting no negativity or anything come in between what you got going on. All right. You don't want to hear it. That's what I'm feeling. All right. especially from people who's not even life is not even all cracked up the way it's all cracked up how it's supposed to be, or cracked up how it is, you know. Yeah. And you guys have mostly got major arcana cards anyways, so I just feel like most of that is just your foundation, man. They probably feel like you just put you hard to crack. You just live your own life. That's what I'm feeling, you know. A lot of just kind of hate on what you got. Mostly relationship. So, whew. All right, that's it, group 2. You guys take care. Thank you. What's going on, group 3? Today we're gonna find out what does your family think of you. We're gonna go with a song first and get the overall energy. All right, let's hear what does group 3's family think of them. Let's hear what does group 3's family think of them. Ooh, I got a lot of songs. I can't take all those songs though. You obviously think a lot if all those songs fell out. So we have Little, Big Town, Girl Crush. Let's see what that is. Let's play it a little bit to get a vibe.
I got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I got a heart rush. It's slowing down. I got it real bad. Want everything she has. That smile and that midnight laugh. She's giving you now. I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long blonde hair. I want her magic touch, yeah, 'cause maybe then you want me just as much. I got a girl crush.
Interesting. Okay, so what I'm really feeling from this song too is that a lot of admiration, a lot of wanting what you got. Yeah, that's what I'm really feeling from that song. A little bit of what I got. Okay. So let's see. Let's get a little more information. What do you think of it? 2 cards fell out. Envy. Interesting. And then we also got the base chakra. Wow. Very interesting, you guys. So family members, yep, envying basically your overall, everything you got. Everything you got. Too focused on really your life. And I just seen 444, which is a sign, which means the sign that you guys are on the right path as well. But everything that you have built for yourself, basically, okay? Everything you built for yourself. Let's see, okay. Okay, why is Coach's family hating on them? This card wanted to pop up. Yep, why? Your transformation. Everything you guys have built for yourself, just how you've changed, your growth, everything. Okay? Yep, and transformation that's the death card in tarot, which is all about transformation. Yep. They hate on your overall new beginnings. how you've been blessed, your ideas, your willpower, just everything. Your goals, where you're going in life, where you're headed, your aspirations, your overall just who you are. You know what I mean? The way you carry yourself, your energy, your personality, just your wisdom, your overall, just the fact that you're not the same person anymore. You're not the same person anymore. Okay? Yeah, just the fact that you've changed. You probably cut a lot of them off. You probably disconnected from your family. You don't even talk the same. You don't walk the same. You move differently. Your whole rebirth, you know, to the point like, you know, maybe you guys had a breakthrough. How you just kind of keep to yourself, you know, your beauty, your attractiveness, just everything about you, you know, which is sad. And so that's mostly what it is, you know, just your overall change within yourself. How you are just healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Just a little bit more detail on what it is. For some too, it could be the fact that you have a lot of suitors and people who are lined up to talk to you, you know, if you're single, or, you know, you have others who admire you and who are inspired by you as well, you know, so, all right, kind of popped up. I'll take that. So, yeah, your radiance, you guys radiate confidence and your self-esteem, and you have a high self-esteem, you have a healthy self-esteem, and just people are just drawn to you guys, you know. It's just something about you that just this visible force that just comes out of you. It's just like this light about you guys that they just really hate on. They really hate on. You know what I mean? So, just your glow up. You guys even look different. I feel like a lot of you guys may not even know this too. It's kind of like hidden. Yeah, and then for some of you guys, you're just young and getting it. You could be young and getting it, like, for real. Out here just grinding. Out here just truly invested in your passions. You're just busy because you're busy doing things that you love to do. You know, you're busy focusing on doing things that are fulfilling for you, and you don't get bored. You don't get bored. So they see you doing these things. They see you always coming up with new stuff and being creative, and they just see you always expanding and learning and just using your time wisely and not wasting it. So some of you guys don't have to be young. You could just have a very youthful spirit, you know, very childlike, very tapping into your inner child. And so that's what they hate off of. Seriously. Okay, that was popping up. You know, they just hate to admit that, you know, you're doing good, better than them. Yep, it says don't drop your standards. You value, love yourself, and you love yourself. So yeah, you guys, just a lot of that. They just see you doing good. They see that you have higher standards now. They see that you don't play when it comes to that, and you just have a you value yourself. You value the things that you invest in, and just yeah, and you just truly love yourself even more. Like, you know, you guys have just changed tremendously, changed in such a beautiful way. You guys are just that butterfly. You were a caterpillar before, and now you're just a butterfly. You just blossomed. And so that's just how your family feels about you. They see the transformation, and some of them just can't help that they feel this way, because they're not just where you're at. They're the same. They haven't made any changes in their life. They're still dealing with the same people. They're still stuck in their own ways. They're not making any progress or trying, and so they hate on that. So that's what it is, group 3. Okay, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Okay, thank you. Take care.